Okay, hello everybody. I'm back for video 2 of my Draw Along with Alice series, brand new to YouTube, and today we are going to be drawing the letter B, which is going to be a boat. I'm going to draw a boat today. Just you don't need anything special for this tutorial, just plain piece of paper or a little sketchbook if you've got one, pencil, pen, whatever you've got lying around. Right, so let's get going with this small drawing. It's going to be like a tugboat. So we are going to start at the bottom here with some waves. Okay, so before I start, actually, I just want to say you don't have to follow along at the same speed as me. Take your time, pause the video, just go at your own speed, rewind if you have to. These are very simple tutorials, mostly made up of like very simple shapes and lines, so they're very good for beginners. Right, so let's get going. So we're going to draw some waves, which are these like shallow sea, like the letter C but on its back, or a very shallow U shape. You'll see what I mean. So we're going to do 4 of them and they're going to be joined together. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm sure you've seen them before. You do them when you're kids, don't you? You always draw the C like this when you're drawing. Right, so now we're going to put our boat in the water. Right, so we're going to start with a line from about here and go down into the waves and stop. We want to stop just here. Okay, and then we're going to go across all the way to about here. And then so just shift my paper a bit. Then we're going to go repeat this but in the opposite direction, so coming down and then into the waves this way. So it's like a boat shape sitting in the water. Right, so that's all fairly simple. It already looks like a boat. You could easily just put a stick there with some sails, triangle sails on, if you wanted to keep it simple. But as I say, we're going to be doing like a tugboat, so it's going to have a little cabin and some extra bits on it to make it a bit more interesting. So the cabin is just like it's like a box. Okay, so we're just going to do like a square. So 1, 2, 3. We only have to do 3 lines because it's already sitting on top here. Okay, so you just pop your box on top of your boat, and now we're going to add some chimneys on top of the box. So there's going to be 2 of these, and they're like long rectangles as well, so long and thin. So they're going to go up and then across and down. Okay, can you see that? And then we're going to do another one, exactly the same, up, across and down. Right, so that is very simple already. We've got a nice little boat shape going on, I think, but it needs some details. So we're just going to add 2 lines there, and we're going to add 2 lines here, and do you know what we need? We need some windows, because if you're driving this tugboat, how are you going to see out and see where you're going? So we're going to put a nice big porthole for the captain in the cabin, which is just going to be a circle. So we're going to do a big-ish circle in the middle of our box here, all the way around, and then again inside, just inside that circle, repeat it but make it smaller, so all the way around, so it's like a ring. So one bigger circle, one smaller circle inside, and that's your porthole window. But we're going to do some more portholes so that if you're on the lower deck of this boat you can see out. So we're going to put 3, one here, and one here. Exactly the same process that you've just done, but smaller. So one window is going to go here, one window is going to go here, and one window is going to go here. So at this point I just want to say it does not matter if your lines are wibbly wobbly, your circles aren't circular. My work is never perfect, but I still do it and I enjoy it, and I think when things are a bit hand-drawn looking, it makes things look more interesting. So don't aim for perfection with these. Right, so we're just going to make them into rings again like we did. So we've got to do smaller ones inside. So smaller circle inside, and one here, and one here. Okay, so that's pretty much done. And all we're going to do to finish now is put a line on the base of our boat, and then we're going to repeat that so it looks a bit like wood paneling. So across and keep going, and when you get to the waves you're going to have to sort of stop and start a bit. So stop, start, and here, there, stop and start. Okay, so now we've finished. We've got our boat in the water, and that is the letter B with as part of our Draw Along with Alice series. If you do your own version, or your kids do, and you're on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook, use the hashtag Draw Along with Alice. It's in the on my main page in the description, and at the end of this video as well, I'll pop it up, and yeah, just share it with me. I'd love to see how you're getting on, and I will be back soon with video number 3. Take care.